I'm Mr. J, and it is Wednesday, right? The middle of the week, December the 21st, 2022. Today, we're not going to talk about news, we're going to talk about a cultural difference, okay? So sometimes instead of the news, we will talk about cultural differences, all right? And this is also in the newspaper, all right? So here you can see... it's a new thing that's happening in the Korean Herald, I guess, or at least it's the first time that I've seen it, right? So today it's about family name, right? So in Korea, when a man and a woman get married, right, the woman keeps her last name, her family name. But outside of Korea, or at least in North America, when they get married, they usually take the name of their husband. So if Mr. Kim and Miss Bak get married, then Miss Bak becomes Mrs. Kim, right? And this is why it's a bit complicated. That's why I think in Korea, many people think that 선생님 is teacher, which is wrong, right? Teacher is 교사. But many people use teacher because I think this is a bit of complicated outside of Korea. So for a man, you know, if his last name is Kim, you would just call him Mr. Kim, right? But for a woman, you need to know if she's married or not, because if she's not married, it would be Miss Kim, and if she is married, it would be Mrs. Kim. So this is a big cultural difference, and I think that it's very important to know, okay? So what about you? Do you think this is a good thing or a bad thing? Is it good or bad, and why, right? Taking the name of the husband, okay? So make sure you write down a reason on your page why this is good or bad, and why, okay? All right, let's jump to our weather. How's the weather today?
It'll be rainy, with a high of 8 and a low of -1. Right now it's 6 with rain.
Rain, all right? It's rain, high of 8 and low of -1. So I don't know, if it gets lower, it might turn into snow, but it says just rain, so we'll see. Hopefully it gets colder and turns to snow. That would be nice, all right? And what about tomorrow?
It'll be partly cloudy, with a high of 3 and a low of -3.
Wow, down to -3. So if there's lots of rain today, that might turn to ice or something. It might be slippery. So make sure you're careful when you're walking outside, okay? All right, today's word is a jump back here. Is a very formal word.
Gainsay.
It's not used so much in conversation. If you're debating with people, it might be used. Gainsay. It's a formal word that means to deny or disagree or show that something is not true. So can you guess what that is in Korean? Any guesses? No? Here we are. Okay, let's write this one down, I think. Okay, and the pronunciation is how many syllables? It's just 2 syllables, right? 2 syllables, so that's not too bad. 1 and 2 with emphasis on the second syllable. Gainsay. Let's practice. Say my name. Say. Gainsay. All right.
Gainsay.
During the debate,
Gainsay.
The lawyer had
Gainsay.
no gainsay.
Gainsay.
Did not
Gainsay.
It could be used as a verb, and I think it can be used as a noun in some ways too. So, so he did not gainsay.
Gainsay.
All right, guys. We talked about gainsay. What else? We talked about the weather. It's getting a bit cold, below 0, and there's rain today, so it might be slippery. And for news, we didn't talk about news. We talked about cultural difference, which is women taking the name of their husband after marriage. Is that good or bad? What do you think? All right, guys, have a good one, and I'll see you tomorrow. Bye-bye.